Hello, I'm Frankie.
And I'm Rachel.
And today we're going to start our epic adventure of The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. This is a special edition. And we're playing Rahel. I've dubbed this story The Legend of Rahel. We're still fleshing out Rahel's backstory, so we'll probably talk about her origin and why she's here in Skyrim in the beginning of the next episode, whenever that gets done and uploaded. This isn't going to be a regular series. We're just going to play this occasionally every now and then. As you can see, this is Rahel. She's currently in fur armor because it's cold, and she just recently escaped almost her own execution, along with a bunch of Stormcloaks, including the leader of the Stormcloaks, Ulfric Stormcloak himself. And with the help of Ralof, who's sitting over there, just chilling in his sister's house, and his sister, she gave us a bed for the day. It's currently 2 PM, and she's helped us out, and after helping us out, she asked us if we could go to Whiterun and deliver the Jarl a message saying that, hey, we've seen a dragon, we need some extra security down here. And Rahel, I think you said, is, well, she wants to repay the debt that she somewhat owns Gerda.
Yeah, because she didn't have to help us out, so
No.
we might as well do something for her in return.
Yes. So, as you can see, Rahel is fully kitted out here. She has a dagger for when she sneakily creeps up behind an unsuspecting enemy and she'll slit their throat with it. She has a mace, because that's Rahel's preferred melee weapon when she's got to, like, fight properly, you know, instead of sneaking in the shadows. And she has a bow, an arrow for range combat, obviously, and a travel pack where she can keep, you know, all of the spoils from her adventures that she go on. Her map is on the side there, and she's got a drinking flask, and even a torch that we actually don't own yet. We don't have a torch yet, but hey, whatever. So, oh, she also has a green face mask for when we enter very cold areas. We'll probably be putting these on, you know, to help protect us from the cold. But we're not in that yet, so we don't need it. And she has a few poisons and stuff. And now, before we travel to Whiterun, I want to ask, do you want to spend a little bit more time here in Riverwood and maybe talk to Ralof before we go, maybe speak to Gerda, see if she wants to talk or anything, or do you just want to leave?
Yeah, let's have a word with him before we go. Say goodbye.
Okay, so we're going to talk to Ralof now.
Hello, friend. Glad you're here.
So, what do you want to ask him? It's good to ask all of the questions, but what do you want to ask him right now? Out of these.
I'd like to know why he was being executed.
Okay, so.
Seriously? You don't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak himself.
So, are you gonna be like, oh right, Ulfric Stormcloak, or you're like, I don't really know, I'm not really from here, so.
Yeah, I'll say that one.
Oh, right. They said you were captured crossing the border. Still, I'm surprised you haven't heard of Ulfric. He's our leader, the leader of the Stormcloaks.
Who are the Stormcloaks?
Surely, even down in Cyrodiil, people have heard news of the war in Skyrim. The Nords are tired of spending our blood fighting the Empire's wars, and paying for the Empire's decadence with our taxes. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He's leading the fight to drive the Empire out of Skyrim, once and for all.
Sometimes you only have one thing to say, so how did you end up as an Imperial prisoners?
I was assigned to Ulfric's guard. We were on our way to Darkwater Crossing in the south of Eastmarch. The Imperials were waiting for us. As pretty an ambush as I ever saw. We were outnumbered 5 to 1 at least. Ulfric ordered us to stop fighting. Didn't want us all to die for nothing, I guess. I thought they were taking us south to Cyrodiil. Parade us in front of the Emperor. But then, we stopped in Helgen. And you know the rest.
So, do you want to ask anything else? Like, do you want to say, do you really think I should join up with Ulfric Stormcloak?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to ask that one?
Yeah.
Damn right. Just like all true sons of Skyrim should. You should come to Windhelm with me and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
So we've got a couple of things here, so like, you know.
I'll ask that one.
Well, maybe not. Dragons haven't been seen in Skyrim for an age or more. But wherever that dragon came from, and whatever it wants, Ulfric will get to the bottom of it. You can count on that. Besides, you have your own score to settle with the Empire now. And with that dragon.
I'll have to think about it.
Yeah, sure, I understand. No need to decide now. But I know that after you think about what you saw today, you realize that Skyrim deserves to be free.
Okay. Just going to quickly change some of the settings on here because I worry that maybe the music's a little bit too loud. Compared to the voices. We'll see about that. Anyway. Do you want to talk to him again, see if he's got anything else to say, or?
Let's go outside now.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh. Do you want to talk to this person here or not?
Go on then.
Feindal thinks he
Sven.
can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Oh, is it this guy that was in Edu before?
Yeah. It's like a double-edged quest where if you talk to him first, and you talk to him now about Feindal, both like the same girl, he'll be a douche and be like, hey, I'll write a fake letter, and if you give it to her pretending that it's from him, she won't like him anymore. But if you talk to him first, he'd do the same thing, so you end up thinking, oh, well, this guy's a douchebag, but they're both pretty much douchebags. But it depends what you want to do. You don't have to partake in any of this if you don't want to.
Nah, let's not get
I better
involved.
get going.
Okay. So
I've
there's a
seen that
woman
plenty of
there.
times anyway.
Do you want to talk to Gerda before we leave, or?
Yeah.
Alright, where's Gerda? She's normally working at the mill. Or near the mill. That's Hod. Do you want to talk to her husband before we go?
He'll quickly say something.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Do you want to ask that?
I've got enough to worry about, taking care of my family. I don't concern myself with such matters.
Okay. That's when we can. Oh, there's Gerda. She's down there. Wait, did I just think he was Gerda? What the hell? Where is this woman? Oh, there's Gerda.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
Can you stop?
Can you
Hello.
talk? Hello.
What the fuck? What? Oh, Elder Scrolls. Oh, there you are. Can you stop now?
Good to see you again.
Alright, so do you want to ask any of these? There's quite a few. So like, what do you think about the war? Tell me about Riverwood.
Let's ask about Riverwood.
It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes.
Anything else?
What do you think about the war?
The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself.
What can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruf? I don't mean to be disrespectful as he's ruled Whiterun Hold well for years, but he seems in over his head now. He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side. I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice.
So why is he loyal to the
I
Empire?
wouldn't say that. But he and Ulfric have been at odds for years, and I'm afraid Balgruf will end up siding with the Empire because of it. But it's hard to believe that even Balgruf would choose Elisif over Ulfric.
You support the Stormcloaks then?
Of course, Ulfric's cause is just. It's time for Skyrim to rid itself of the Empire. The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself.
Let's leave now.
You don't want to ask for directions how to get to Whiterun?
Oh yeah, go on then.
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls.
Okay, so now that we know where to go, we can make our journey.
Good day.
So just to give you a brief understanding what she's talking about, the Talos. There's 9 divine, well there was, well there's technically there sure is, there was 9 divines. They're like the gods that they worship. Talos is one of them, and he's the only human, and he's the only one who was mortal. But because he was such an awesome leader and hero, they decided to make him a divine. But the elves, mostly I think the high elves, I'm not too sure what the dark elves and the wood elves think, but it's meant primarily the high elves. They hate it. All of the other divines I think are like that. I think they're elven, and they're quite pro-elven, you know. Oh yeah, we've got nice directions here to go. And they banned the worship of Talos, and that's partly why Skyrim's getting quite angry. Are quite angry about that. What kind of person do you want Rahel to be? Do you want her to be the type of person who picks up ingredients and crafts potions, so she can make poisons and stuff to help her out?
Yeah, I'd like to have poisons.
So another thing to let people know is like I said, we haven't really come up with a proper reason why she was crossing the border illegally in Skyrim yet, and we'll probably flesh that out more in the next episode. But oh wait, there's a wolf, look, 2 of them. So what we could do is we can attack them from far with a bow. Oh fuck, I missed. Nice, we got them. We'll take their pelts as well. We can make use of them. Craft leather. Turn them into leather. But yeah, Rahel wants to be, what's that? Oh, they killed a rabbit, lot.
Poor little rabbit.
Well, Rahel is basically, I think, the basic and basic reason why she's come to Skyrim is because she wants to join the Brotherhood of the Dark Brotherhood, because she wants to become an assassin. So, question for you: is Rachel evil?
No.
No, but she wants to be an assassin.
I think that's what she's good at.
So she's
She's good at like
sneaky.
being sneaky. Like she's like very careful and quick, and that's just the sort of thing she's good at.
But she's too proud to be a thief.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's going to join Dark Brotherhood. It will, I'm sure it will give her good ways to test her skills, challenges it, because you know, being an assassin, well, imagine it must give you a big buzz, a thrill. The thrill, the button. That's an inside joke, guys. But it just seems like a very good way to test your abilities. Like, you have to go and hunt and kill people. Some just common people, or most probably just common people, but others could be quite challenging. You have to kill like an official government, a government official. There's so much stuff to get here, but we'll be able to get alchemy up. We need all these ingredients anyway to get our alchemy level up, so we can craft better poisons eventually. So we've discovered the if we look here, the Hunting Brew Meadery. Do you want to check it out, or do you want to keep moving along?
We'll have a quick look.
Yeah, have a quick snoop inside now. So is this it? Yep, oh no, wait, this is the meadery. Does that mean, is that where they make it? It's not that. Oh. So there's people here. Shall we talk to these people?
Yeah.
Alright, let's talk to the proprietor.
Welcome. I'm the owner and proprietor of Hunting Brew Meadery. Hunting Brew uses only the finest natural honey.
Well, he doesn't have anything.
Much you'll find at Golden Glow Estate.
If we look, let's see how expensive his mead is, because Hunting Brew needs one of the top. That's 61 gold just for one. He doesn't sell anything else. Oh no, I've got a glitch there. For some reason the textures aren't loading. I have to try and sort that out. Wonder why. Oh, weird. Shall we talk to the other people in here? Where are they gone? They're gone in here. Should we step in here? Or
yeah.
Yeah.
You need something to do, or you just enjoy slowing down the hard-working folk?
Oh dear.
I'm just trying to have a conversation, but it's going to be like that.
You need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim. You're in the right place.
Well, they didn't have much to say. So just a heads up, that plays a role in the Thieves Guild. This establishment in the Thieves Guild story. So we won't really be seeing much of that.
Be careful.
In the Dark Brotherhood story. There's a person, huh? Wonder who that is. Oh, wait, something's going on in the distance. A giant. Do you want to help or watch?
Let's help. I remember seeing this before.
Oh, I missed. Oh. Fortunately, we didn't get the help. Search it, wasn't it? It's mine arrows.
You look strong. Come to your basket.
So this person's supposed to be coming up to us and trying to talk.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield sister.
So, what is a shield sister?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor.
And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
So do you want to say, can I join you, or sound like a waste of time? I don't like either of these. Like, I wish you could just be like, cool. But you can be like that. Just press B and just walk away. So do you want to say any of these, or?
No.
So let's just walk away.
Take my leave then.
Yeah. But it would have been better if they had like a third option.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool.
Being like, okay.
Do you want to talk to these two people?
Yeah.
Fight with us and you'll
I'm here to help.
Do you want to ask them any of these things?
if you're worth anything in a fight.
Why did you join?
Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us.
He's so creepy looking.
He is, isn't
Where do you stand on the wall?
Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning.
Who are the companions?
The companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other.
Right, so that's all you can say.
All right.
You're not interested in joining companions, are you?
Got more to say?
No.
Do you want to talk to this person?
Yeah, why not?
Need something?
Why did you join?
Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers? Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides.
Who's in charge?
The Circle are the ones who parcel out the jobs. That's Ayla, Skjor, and the brothers, Farkas and Vilkas. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders.
Well, we've already asked who are the companions to that other guy, so.
Who do you want to ask it?
No.
Usually when it's highlighted like that, they'll say something different.
Oh, go
But
on
do you want to know it or not?
then. Yeah, go on.
Only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. Have you been living with the Horkers? When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. This is life, sister. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath.
Yep.
Farewell.
Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get back to the road. And head back to Whiterun. It's getting quite late, it's 9 PM. So we're probably going to want to bunk for the night before we disturb the Jarl. So we have to go up here. This is a carriage that we're going to play this game where we're not going to fast travel. We're going to run everywhere. So things will take longer, but it's more authentic and more immersive. But we will use these to fast travel because it makes kind of sense. Like we can just hire a carriage and go.
Mm.
So that's how we're going to be getting through.
By Ysmir, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north by the Loria's farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. Like to see him laugh his way out of that.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey, Uthka. But you were gone longer than usual. I got to thinking maybe you weren't coming back.
You sound like my mom. Figured I was lying dead in a field somewhere. Is that it?
Thought did cross my mind. War brewing, talk of a riot in Helgen. Have now jesters? Skyrim's gone mad, girl. Need to be careful out there.
Careful, huh? Thanks, Skullbar. I'll remember that. Yeah, right.
Do you want to talk to that lady?
Yeah, go on then.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
Want to say anything?
You must really love to fight.
The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth.
You think you can take me on?
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
Oh, you want to get into a fist fight? We'll have to give her 100 gold, but if we win, we'll get 200.
Can you win?
Can Rahel win, is what you want to ask.
Well, Rahel can win, but you're controlling Rahel, so...
I'm pro Skyrim.
Let's do it then.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crime. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Man, well, yeah, I'm pro. Listen. Oh, we got the first hit.
Just a scratch.
So Rahel is quite nimble. That's how I'm trying to play right now. Trying to be smart.
This what you want?
Bam! Knocked her out. We win. Now give us our 200 gold.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
Damn right.
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls.
So now, we've actually unlocked her as a follower, as you can see. So if you ever want to have, like, a companion with you that, like, can hold something, can you just fucking stop?
Good luck out there.
But yeah, if you ever want someone to follow you, we've unlocked her. Do you want to ask her the last thing on her list?
What can I do for you?
Yeah.
You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them. It wasn't my fault. I told them over and over that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control.
Yeesh. So she accidentally killed a kid. And that's why.
I wish I could be there with you. Stay sharp.
That's why they didn't let her join the companions. So, quick note on what that scene we just saw out here. That's actually not in the base game. That's a mod that I added, which is called the Cutting Room Floor. And basically, like, there's a lot of quests and events and stuff that, for whatever reason, just weren't added. Like, they're in the game files, but they're not actually linked inside the game. So, Skyrim's known for having a really good community of modders, and these guys looked through all the files, saw all of the quests that were there, not there, or some of them were like half done, and they finished them and added them in, and that's what the Cutting Room Floor does, and that was one of them, and that's why we've now got this awesome quest, which we're going to do, by the way. We're going to investigate the strange Chester, because it is linked to the Dark Brotherhood. But it's not a Dark Brotherhood quest, but it's linked to it. It's pretty cool. That wouldn't have been in the game. That's not going to be in like the console versions. Actually, no, I think they can get it now because they added mods, but it wasn't before. So stupid. So here is a Khajiit caravan, but they're asleep now, and I guess you can disturb them and stuff.
No,
but
I don't want to wake them up.
no. Do you want to talk to this person who's still awake, though? This orc?
Yeah.
So he is Grushnag.
What do you want?
Alright, some people don't really have much to say, like, so they won't say anything, but we can talk to them in the morning when they're awake. But it's getting quite late here. It's like 11 PM, so we're going to want to get a bed and sleep for the rest of the night.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
So what do you want to say?
Persuade.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Okay, now we're allowed to go into Go in here. Also, another mod I've got, it's a really cool mod.
Brigands I can
It's
handle.
open-faced helmets.
Talk of dragons?
Like, usually there would just be a
Mad, I
black outline here or whatever, and you wouldn't be able to see their eyes. But I added so all of the helmets actually show you people's eyes, and I think it's pretty cool.
Everything's all right.
Anyway. Oh.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Do you want to talk to her?
Yeah.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
So, what can you tell me about Whiterun?
Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary.
Has
Stay sharp.
what's it called?
Hmm?
Have you always been able to see their breath?
No, that's another mod that I added. It makes it much more realistic and cool. I like that.
I was gonna say I don't remember seeing that before.
I even got footprints in the snow. But yeah, it's really late. So let's just get in here and rent a room and sleep.
Come on
Thank
in.
you.
Just
Thank you.
stoke the
No,
fire.
please.
Take a seat
Hold
and get
your
the cold
applause.
out.
One more song. What say you? Yeah? All right then. Now I work for Bellefield, the general goods store. Named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun from Old Warwickstead.
Anyway,
And the braggart did swagger and
talk to this
I
one.
enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling
but
the
then
Indri
he went
Solda.
quiet.
Anyway, what do you need?
Met the shield
What can I
maiden
get you?
Matilda.
So, I like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room right this way.
The Sylvan came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
I remember this song.
I love the bards.
for me.
Thank you, good patrons of the Bannered Mare. Thank you.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okie dokie. I always like to close the doors. Can you go? Let's sleep. So it's now 12. So that's 1 a.m., 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you want to wake up at 8 a.m.?
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
Well, it'll be half 8, but whatever. So now sleep. One of the benefits from sleeping in Skyrim is you get a XP boost. So you'll level up faster. Because you get the fully rested perk. Why is this open? Anyway, so we
If
talk
it's
to her
work
before we
you
leave?
need,
Yeah.
How about shopping up some
I hate
food
it when
for the
this
fire?
glitch, when like they're holding a cup but there's no cup in there. Annoys
I
me.
enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire.
But
I've
do
been
you want to
thinking of
ask any of
selling
these?
the Indri Solda. Anyway, what do you need?
Heard any rumours?
I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinneret. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect.
Should we ask for some more rumours?
Yeah.
Have you seen that shrine of Asura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
So this is how you get, like, you find out about some quests. Do you want to ask some more?
Yeah.
People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Alright, so she doesn't have any more rumours. But she's got to give me the latest gossip. Want to hear the latest gossip?
Yes, here's some gossip.
The companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members from what I hear.
That's it. So I'm looking for work. Got any leads? Is bounties. These bounties usually involve like killing bandits and like somewhere. And it's a way to get you some extra money. So you don't have to do it if you don't want to. But your primary goal right now is to get over to Windhelm, because off screen we've already heard a rumour about a young boy who's performing the Dark Brotherhood ritual, which is called the Black Sacrament, I think. And that's why we're going there to investigate, because we don't know how to contact the Dark Brotherhood, so that's why we're going to go there and we're going to see. But do you want to spend any time doing a bounty, or do you just want to get to the Isle, give them the thing, and then get on the carriage and get out of here?
Yeah, let's just get on with it.
Yeah?
Need anything else? Just let me know.
So do you want to talk to anyone else in the city? Or do you want to just like go straight now?
We'll talk to a couple of people.
Want to talk to this lady here? Years older?
Yeah.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Are you looking to become a merchant?
Before my ma-and-da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
So if you can't be bothered to do quests, you don't have to do them straight away. You can still accept them and then do them later on. But it's up to you.
Yeah, let's say we'll help her then, but we just won't do it yet.
If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future.
You mentioned trading caravans?
Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them.
Why not?
Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is.
What do you know of the Khajiit?
About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. The way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
That's all we can say there. Do you want to talk to anyone else? Maybe this lady here?
Yeah.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst.
Someone giving you trouble?
That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the bannered mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh.
What if I talk to him?
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
Anything else before we go?
You get a lot of attention.
You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
That's her daughter, right there. She helps her mum every day at the store. So, do you want to sort out this Mikhail the Bard who's giving her trouble right now? He's back in the bannered mare, we can talk to him.
Yeah, we might as well since we're here.
So where's Mikhail? There he is.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
So, do you want to ask any of these before we confront them, or...?
Where do you learn to play?
There's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a head mistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband.
So, should we go now?
Yeah.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
So what do you want to say? Do you want to say, she's not yours, stop this nonsense, try and persuade him? Come bribe him, or you could beat the shit out of him. It's up to you.
Let's persuade.
What did you just say? All I heard was a sound of jealousy.
Oh!
Okay then.
You
Let's
want-
brawl.
Let's beat the
I
shit out
don't
of him.
have to take that from you. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Bastard. Get down, bitch.
You know how to throw a punch, I'll give you that.
So you leave Carlotta alone, or this gets worse.
You win. On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me ever again.
Okay.
What's the problem, weirdo?
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? Hmm? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart.
Those green apples.
So tell me about him. Where is he? Where are you holding my Thorold?
Do you believe this old
I'm sure you could charge double for those and still sell them all within a week.
holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Cal. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
All I can think about is my son.
So if you talk to her, you can start like a quest about trying to find her son, but I'm not sure you don't really want to bother with quests right now, do you? You want to focus on the Dark Brotherhood. But do you reckon you're going to come back to this one day and be like, looking into doing quests?
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, let's talk to Carla. Let's give her the good news.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table. Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help.
So nice, you gave us 250 coin.
Take care of
That's a decent amount. So do you want to talk to anyone else here? Or do you want to...
I'm sure they would love to trade in your husband's.
I'll make our way.
Yeah, we should head out now. We've wasted some time.
Yeah. So here's the Gilder Green. This is a tree that's dying. And there's a quest that we can start later on to help restore it, which is pretty cool. But like I said, you don't really want to partake in side quests right now, do you? Unless they're like immediate things that are quick and easy to do.
Yeah, like that one.
Yeah, like that bard one that we just did. Okay. Now, as a Nord, I want to ask you, how do you feel about how the worship of Talos, this is Talos here, a statue of Talos. How do you feel about the outlaw of worshipping him?
Pretty stupid.
You disagree with it?
Yeah.
There's a book that I'll keep an eye out, which is about the Great War, which we'll read at some point when we see it. But do you want to pray at the shrine of Talos? Just gives you a buff for like a little while.
Go on then. Might as well.
Now, do you want to learn more about Talos? This is a priest of Talos. He keeps on like, you know, doing a sermon and whatnot about him. Do you want to talk to him before we head up, or?
Yeah. His broom magically disappeared.
Come to hear the word of Talos.
What can you tell me?
Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, You have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject.
Do you want to ask yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward. Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos.
So aren't you worried you'll be arrested?
Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat.
So, yeah.
May Talos
So that's
guide
you know, a quick brief
always.
summary of Talos. So just to also add on to that, Talos, but he's known as Tiber Septim. If you remember what the Emperor was called in Oblivion, his name was Uriel Septim. That's because Talos is the one who basically created the Empire. He's the one who created the Empire. He was the first Emperor of the Empire. And all of the Emperor's descendants from him. That's how great he was. He was like he said, a technical genius, a very strong warrior. He created the Empire. And just to give you, we're going to read the actual book in game about this. But the Great War is a war that happened between the Empire, which I can't remember all of the countries that consist of the Empire, but it's Skyrim is one of them. Cyrodiil, of course, is one of them because that's the heart of it. What's it called? The Redguard place. I can't remember what it's called. Damn, it's Sutton Hammer. Hammerfell is part of it. It's a big place, and the Great War was between the High Elves, and I can't remember if the Wood Elves were a part of it as well. I think they were, but they were the High Elves created a new military power called the Aldmeri Dominion, which only consists of elves. So I think it's just High Elves and Wood Elves. I'm not too sure if Dark Elves were a part of it. I don't think they were. I'm not 100% sure. But they went to war with the Empire to put them down, and the war was so costly that in order to agree to a peace treaty, the Emperor had to promise to ban Talos and give a lot of land, I think, or whatever, or a lot of leeway to the Aldmeri Dominion. And obviously Skyrim was upset about that, and part of the reason why Skyrim is even more pissed off about that is Hammerfell, the home of the Redguards, which they're huge. It's a huge continent. I think it's the biggest continent in Tamriel, which is the continent that they're actually on. It's not the planet. The planet that we're on is called Nirn, but the actual continent. So we haven't even seen the full planet yet. We've only ever been on one continent so far. But the Redguards, they refused to bow down to the Aldmeri Dominion, and they continued fighting, and they even fought them off, and they're not part of the Empire anymore. So and that's partly how it adds fuel to the fire of how pissed off Skyrim is at the Empire for agreeing to their bullshit peace treaty, because the Red Guards proved that no, they could have fought. So that's another reason why they're very unhappy. But here we go. We're now in. Oh, we're now in the Dragon's Reach, the Hall of the Arm.
You have to listen. If the news from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what it means.
What would you have me do then?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
I just think we need more information before.
Let's save that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The second one.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents?
We need to convince my brother to do more.
Come, let's go find FrankDema, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I always thought that line's a bit weird, like he's been looking into dragons and rumours of dragons. Couldn't he just been like, he's been looking into the dragons? That bit just seemed like really redundant.
Say it with your own tongue.
So that Proventus guy, he's the father of that blacksmith lady that we talked to the previous night.
FrankDema, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What does this have to do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Do you want to ask him any more of these things?
Let's ask the top one.
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know the stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
So do you want to ask any of this stuff? Like... Dragon War? Are you the only wizard here?
Are you the only wizard?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Why did the fire salts? It's in our way, so...
Yeah.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Thanks.
Do you want to ask anything else?
What are the duties?
What are the duties of a court wizard?
Yeah.
I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the home is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a priority.
Do you want to continue talking to him or leave him now because he just seems like a
It
good guy?
doesn't sound like he wants to talk anymore.
No. Let's see if we've got any enchanted things that we can disenchant. We don't want to do that. We will do that. We will do that. And we do that.
I'm sure she will prove most useful.
We want to get our enchanting up so we can eventually make some cool enchantments. Do you want to talk to anyone else in here before we go, or do you want to leave?
Just leave.
Yep. First, let's level up. So, I always get 50 in each, so I'll get health to 150 first. And then I'll get stamina to 150. So, you don't need to worry, you don't need to make choice on here, I'll just do it. So we've got light armor up. We're going to want to get our one-handed up because we're going to be doing that quite a lot. We want to get this one as soon as possible so it takes less stamina to do power attacks. Help us out in combat. Then once we've got like the basic combat stuff done, then we can focus on like all the sneaking stuff.
Quite a nice view from up there.
It is a nice view. Don't know if you noticed it, but there's a giant skull, dragon head skull in the place we were just in. That right there is the home to the companions, and it's actually made up of a ship or a boat.
I was going to say it looks like a boat.
Yeah. But we don't want to detour anymore, do we?
No.
So we'll just quickly deliver these frost salts and then we'll be on our way. This little girl here is an orphan and you can end up adopting her if you have a house. You can adopt up to 2 children if you want. Fuck is this person? Janassa. She's a mercenary that we can hire if we wanted to.
Pardon me. I have several elixirs for sale.
So I have some frost salts for you from Farengar.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
Okay. We'll just sell those potions. Do you want to ask her anything before we leave and sell?
That one?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
Anything else? Like, do you want to ask this thing?
Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in Oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20!
Okay, well, we'll quickly sell these things that she just gave us because we don't need them. So, oh, I don't want to sell that, but we'll sell. We'll keep the potion of visibility because that can come in handy.
Mm.
But we don't need that. We don't need that. That's it for now. Okay.
Take
Let's
care
leave.
of yourself.
So now, do you want to give a coin to a beggar?
Yeah. Why not?
I ain't done nothing.
So here, have a go, please.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
No, we can leave that. Ooh.
Yes, yes.
Nightshade.
Find myself a
This is good for making poisons. We want plenty of nightshade. Very nice.
I ain't asking for much, just a few.
Anyway. So what's the time? It's now 5 PM.
Do you hunt? The plains outside Whiterun are ripe with game.
Yes, House Call. We leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it. Let's move out.
Do you want to talk to her before she leaves?
Yeah.
We can never rest easy, for Balgraf's enemies will not.
Show us that one.
Balgraf and I share a battle bond. We met as youth and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to argue. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so.
Want to ask what that one is?
Mm-hmm.
I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife, so you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade.
Want to ask that one?
Yeah.
Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway.
Oh. Anyway, so she's basically his bodyguard.
My eyes.
And we can eventually get house cars of our own by becoming thanes of certain cities.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Anyway. So, got a choice for you now, how you want to proceed with this. Sorry if anybody picked that up, I was drinking. But yeah, you got a choice. We're now going to quickly run to do the delayed burial quest, right? I might as well take a shortcut here. But then we can, after I do that, we can either run back here and board that carriage and go straight, like, you know, basically fast travel straight to Windhelm, or we can go down on foot, which will involve, alright, first we'll have to follow this road up here, go here and do that. Then after that, we would either have to turn back and follow this main road, but that's probably stupid. We'd have to just like continue going along here, maybe, oh yeah, we'll just continue going along here, follow this road up here, go through here, and then follow that road down here to get to Windhelm. So it depends what you want to do. Do you want to just fast travel there, or do you want to make it an adventure?
Let's make it an adventure.
Make it an adventure it is! So we're leaving at 6 PM, it's going to get dark. Or whatever. Oh, look at that. Gerda. Not Gerda, what's her name? A person here. Who's just sitting here? Do you want her to take us to take her with us, or will we prefer to go alone since...
Oh, we're going alone.
We're going alone? Yeah. So. We've done our part of the bargain now with Riverwood. We've gotten them to send some troops down there to defend them. So our debt has been repaid. And now, let's begin our journey. Eventually, are you going to want to buy a horse?
Yeah, I think so.
It will be easier to travel. Oh, we can't afford a horse yet. Maybe we have to do some assassinations and stuff. Just discovered a farm. There's someone down here. Imperial soldiers. Oh, it's got Dark Brotherhood.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes...
Like I said, just patrolling. Yeah, now it's given us the quest to join Imperial Legion. Yes, we heard a strange rumor about a jester with a broken down wagon. So we want to investigate that out of curiosity. Looks like there's a fort here. Let's quickly check out. Oh. Oh, no trouble here. Looks like it was just a bandit raid. Well, might as well loot them so we can sell them. Any more dead bodies? There's usually more dead bodies around there. Don't see any there. Oh well. Just one. So now that this is another mod, added hold banners, so it lets you know what territory you're walking in. So this yellow one means this. Is that what it is? Yeah. So this yellow one means we're now going into the Pale. But if we're here, this one says we're going into Whiterun. It's pretty cool. And I think we can see the wagon. And there's the jester. Alright, let's talk to him.
Ah, bother and me fuddle! Stuck here. Stuck! Mother, my poor mother. Too still.
So, problem?
Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see?
So is there somewhere I can help?
Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me, but he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
Okay. So he's trying to transport his dead mother to a new crypt, new resting place, and this farmer, for whatever reason, won't help him out. So let's talk to him.
You lost?
And here he is.
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
So the little man really needs your help with his wagon.
That Cicero fella? Tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
So what's the problem? I'm sure he'll pay you.
Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury
I was going to
his
say, that's a
mother.
big coffin.
Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, scuba. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
So, you have a point. What can I do to help? Or, he's a stranger who needs assistance. Please do the right thing. What do you want to say?
I do agree with him. Like, it is suspicious.
Oh, it's up to you. Do whatever you want to do.
Let's say the top one.
Well, there is something. There's a guard patrols the road that crazy jester is on. He passes by pretty often. You could report the fool. You know, say he's done something against the law. That will at least get rid of him for me. What do you say?
So he's asking to...
No, I'm not going to report him because we don't know he's done anything.
So we won't condemn an innocent man?
Fine, suit yourself. But you're wrong anyway. Just look at the fool. I don't know what it is, but he's damn well guilty of something.
So do you want to try and convince him or report him then?
I thought we talked enough. Unless you
I don't know.
reconsider my offer. That Cicero needs sorting.
Look, this guy doesn't have any... He doesn't have to help him.
I thought we
Right,
talked enough.
that's not his problem.
Unless you've reconsidered my offer.
But
that Cicero needs
we
sorting.
shouldn't report that guy either because we don't know if he's done anything. I don't know.
Huh?
Or the quicker solution would be to get him to help and just get him to fix the wagon so he can just go away. But... Or we can just walk away.
Let's try and convince him then.
Okay.
I thought we talked enough. Unless you've reconsidered my
So,
offer.
you know you should help him.
Look, yes, you're right. Feller might be nutters, might not. But fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
Okay. So, let's go give Cicero the good news. Oh, look at that. Torchbug. And look, butterfly. Oh, a Luna moth. These are alchemy recipes.
Poor mother. Her new home seems so very far.
He is a weirdo. So, you talked to Lorius, and he's agreed to fix your wagon.
You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clinky gold, a few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
Okay. So we see if there's anything else to talk to.
I will wait for Lorius. Oh yes, Mother and I will wait right here until he fixes our wheel.
So, not spoiler, but just to let you know, if you chose to report him, I don't know what would have happened, but probably the same thing would have happened what would happen if you just walked away and left him. You see that dagger that you saw that dagger that he's got there?
Mm-hmm.
He would have slit that farmer's throat and his wife's throat and killed them. He would have forced them to fix the wagon wheel.
So he is bad.
Debatable.
How's it debatable if he's just going to kill someone for no reason?
Yeah, he's bad. Anyway, now we continue our journey to Windhelm. Let's do a quick save here, just in case it ever crashes. Skyrim very rarely crashed for me, but you never know. Especially with mods involved. Whoa, you fucking bitch! Came out of nowhere. Didn't even hear the bastard coming up. If only we could have afforded a horse. If we stayed in oh god, frostbite spider. It's coming.
Imagine a spider that big.
Am I? There's bigger ones, there's queen ones. Alright, it's getting cold now. So, shall we put our hood up?
Yeah.
Mask up? So, what do you prefer? Do you prefer your green... Well, I can't really see because it's a bit too dark. Let's quickly go to this lantern. Do you prefer your green one? We did recently just pick up a brown one. What do you prefer?
It does match well, but I think I want the green one.
Yeah? Green one it is. Excuse me. Right. So we're just going to keep following the road. Who knows what dangers may lurk along the road. So far we've bumped into a wolf and a frostbite spider. When you get more renowned, assassins will come after you.
You there, traveler, over here. Huh?
Oh shit! Vampires. Vampires tricked us. Bastards. Oh, they killed actual vigilant of Stendars. So they drop vampire dust, obviously, because they're vampires. But, oh, they got some good stuff. Oh, anyways, we'll just take it, we can sell it. Cheeky fuckers are there. Is there another one there empty? Yeah. Damn, that's a new one. I've never had that one before. So anyway, we want to get to Windhelm. So we want to follow this road. Let's do another quick save. Some snowberries here. So there's a crypt there. We can go in there if you want, but we just want to focus on our journey right now, don't we?
Mm.
Don't really want to take detours because it's late. It's cold as well. Looks like we're getting close to a settlement. Quickly double check we are going the right way. Yeah, if we just follow this main road, we'll get there. But there is a settlement nearby. If you want to... What's the time? It's 10 PM. Do you want to rest here for the night and continue the journey in the morning?
Might as well.
Yeah, since we're here. Okay. So we find Heljarken.
What is it?
So, they have an alchemy place. What else we got? Some fish. Looking for the inn. Ah, here's the inn. This inn is called the Nightgate Inn.
Well, let me know if you want anything.
Ooh, a bunch of people
I
there.
think I got a clean mug around
should we talk to some of these people?
Huh?
She got nothing to say.
Is there something I can do for you?
She just got nothing to say.
Need something?
Nope.
Need
Sure.
something?
Yeah. Right. Don't, we'll just have to cut that out.
Adring got himself another customer, eh?
This guy's got anything to say.
The beds and beer are both lousy, you ask me.
Should we ask him if he comes here a lot?
You see any other inns around here? Where else would I go to drink? Sure, walk away. I
Oh,
won't.
let's take our face mask off now.
Talking
Since
or anything.
let's try talking to this guy.
Yes?
No, he's got nothing to say. What about this one?
Hmm?
Nope, nothing to say. Okay. Well, let's talk to the proprietor then.
Need a room? Or maybe just some mead? Ah, hello there, traveler. Come to the Night Gate for food or lodging?
Should we ask him what if he can tell us about this inn?
This old place? Huh, been here forever. Built by my great-granddad. Run by him, then all the way up the line to me.
So, do you want to ask him if he gets a lot of business here?
Yeah.
Nah, not so much. The odd traveler on the road. But mostly just old full-time. Come to drink away a lifetime of bad memories, I'd wager. Of course, there's the orc. Long-term tenant, that one. For what he pays, I could afford to shut this place down.
Oh, there's an orc, and we haven't seen this orc. Should we ask him more about the orc?
Him? Oh, name's Balablob or Malaclob. One of them funny orc names. Talks real good though, not a savage at all. Said he's a writer. Don't know what kind of job that is, but it must earn him some pretty coin. He's paid up for the next few months. He mostly just hangs about. Goes down to the lake. Sometimes samples the stores of wine in the cellar. Man can do whatever he pleases, as far as I care.
Interesting. Anyway, let's buy a room so we can sleep tonight.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Okie dokie. I wish there was a door for this room. But whatever. What if the orc's in here then? Where's this orc? I never saw him. It's dark, maybe he's outside somewhere. But that's cool. That's our room, isn't it? This is okay. So what's the book on this table then? Volume 11. I don't think there's any point reading something. Well, we don't even know what the fuck it's about. Okay, we're gonna go to sleep now. But I think this is a good spot to maybe end. So because we've been playing for a while, about 1.5 hours now. And in the next one, we can continue our journey to Windhelm and then looking more into the Dark Brotherhood.
Yes.
Yeah. So, if you enjoyed watching this Let's Play of Skyrim, please feel free to leave a like and perhaps even subscribe if you want to see more. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.